All right, guys. So we potentially, I'm going to say that one more time, potentially know the next few Zenkai units are going to come out. It could be in the near future. It could be the next one. Who knows? But I believe we did get hinted something here. There are 4 units that I'm going to go over and explain to you just why we potentially got hinted it. So I'm going to go over these 4 units. There's also a 5th tag that I believe we will also be getting a Zenkai for in the very near future. And I'm talking like about in a range of a month. In a month, we usually get like 2 Zenkais every bi-weekly. So you guys know. So yeah, so I believe one of these units will get a Zenkai in the near future. So to keep you guys informed, you guys are probably wondering, what is this image here on screen? So this image you guys see on the screen here is from the Jump Fest. The Jump Fest is pretty much an event they had in Japan, and they actually broadcasted it live, but it wasn't in English. It was specifically just for Japan, just to promote the game itself. Is right after UI Goku came out and right before Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta came out. So this is actually before Super Saiyan God Zenkai Vegeta did get a Zenkai, the yellow one. So the image you guys see on the screen here, it's a little bit blurry, but just bear with me. It's just the information that counts. I'm going to show you a next image as well. So this one right here, guys, you guys can see the opposing team, which is Super Saiyan God, Zenkai Vegeta, LF Piccolo, and the Blue Future Trunks. So those 3 units here is what Toshi was specifically using. And it's kind of weird. It is, I mean, it's not kind of. It is a weird team to use. When I was watching this live, I'm like, why is Toshi even using this? I didn't think too much of it, but down the line, of course, within a month, we got Super Saiyan God Zenkai Vegeta. Now, it's a known fact, Toshi has said it himself, that Dragon Ball Legends actually likes to hint stuff like this. So they were hinting Super Saiyan God Zenkai Vegeta just a few weeks down the line, and we didn't even really realize it. This, again, was specifically for Japan, so it wasn't in English at all. So, yeah, so that's the team he was using, guys. Let me just show you really quick. This next image is going to be a little bit blurry, but it's the information that counts. So this was specifically the team Toshi was using. LF Piccolo, Super Saiyan God Vegeta, and as well as the Blue Trunks, and then EX Broly hit, and then the EX Android right there. So it's using a yellow blue team, but it's a very unorthodox team to say the least. None of these, actually, this is a very bad team, very bad team, even with Zenkai Super Saiyan God Vegeta, but that's before he got a Zenkai. Anyways, my point is that I believe that the next LF that we're going to get for Zenkais is going to be potentially, take this with a grain of salt, guys, LF Piccolo, because I don't think it's going to be Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I don't think it's going to be LF Goten, because those 2 units specifically, guys, those 2 units right there, Sun Family doesn't need any more help, and Hybrids doesn't need any more help. They're just flooded with Zenkai units right now, so I don't think that's going to be the case right now. If you look at the oldest, after that, if you look at the oldest LF units, I would say it'd probably be Super Saiyan God, the green one, LF Vegeta, but he's still very valuable. Next up would probably be this Piccolo alongside the LF Frieza, but the LF Frieza is slightly more valuable than this Piccolo here, because especially because we have Zenkai Lord Slug. I mean, not Lord Slug, excuse me. I really want Lord Slug to get Zenkai, but no, Demon King Piccolo, excuse me. So I think potentially, guys, and he by far surpasses LF Piccolo. Actually, LF Piccolo is like probably tier 2. He's really bad. He's just not good in the meta at all, especially because he's yellow and Sun Family just kind of destroys him. He has a very good kit. His stats are actually pretty good when transformed, and he's at 14 stars. Let me repeat that. At 14 stars, his blast damage is at 288,000. That's before Zenkai, but that's also after transform, so keep that in mind. I do think he's probably going to be the next LF Zenkai. Now, we also look at the next one. That's 1. I have about 5 to 6 units that I think are going to get Zenkai. That's 1. The next one, obviously, that you guys see here, it's the Rage, or not really Rage, but the Sword Blue Trunks from the future. This guy, if we just take a look at Future, can we pull up Future real quick? Let me try to pull up Future real quick, guys, for you guys. Give me 1 second. So if we take a look at Future, Future actually does not have any Zenkai units as of right now. So let me pull this up for you guys just to clarify everything for you guys. This is the current character that we have that I think is also going to get a Zenkai. If we just take a look at his Z ability, so it's tag Future or Hybrid Saiyan as well. So he can buff Hybrid Saiyan, but I think if he does get a Zenkai, it's going to be heavily focused on Future, because if we just take a look at Future, although Future does not, I'm going to repeat, although Future does not have a Zenkai, Future indeed has one of the best, if not the best, non-Zenkai units. I mean, we could just take a look at here. They got okay, he's not here, he's here. So they got the red cell, the reviving cell. They got the green Goku Black, which is also really good too. And they got a multitude of units. Even Fusion Zamasu is actually pretty good. Super Saiyan God Vegeta here is also really, really good as well. So they got some of the best non-Zenkai units. Now, I think if, like I said, if he does get a Zenkai, he's indeed going to buff blue future. So he's definitely outdated, and that's another possibility there. So far we have LF Piccolo and we have this guy here now. If we just take a look at the third unit here, which is in his bench, we take a look at his 3 bench members, which is EX Broly, of course, Hit, and EX Android 16. Now, we know those both EXs aren't going to get a Zenkai because they're not from the original sagas. But if we take a look at Hit, I believe, although some of you guys will argue he's still valuable, he's not really valuable after the top 10. You don't see people use him. He just crumbles really fast. Although he does a lot of criticals and stuff like that, he just crumbles really fast, guys. He could potentially get another Zenkai to buff Rival from the universes. That's a very, very good potential there. And if that happens, you best believe your boy Zoom is going to Zenkai him. Actually, either him or LF Piccolo. I'll probably slide on the Trunks because I don't use Future too much. But definitely the LF Piccolo, especially because the LF Piccolo gets buffed and will buff also Demon King Piccolo. So that's cool too. And as for Zenkai Hit, I mean, that's all you really need. You don't need any explanation for Hit. We all know how good he was when he first originally came out. His critical damage, even his green card, everything is just really good from his ulti. I just love the card and the character itself. So those are 3 units here. A next unit, guys, that I think will heavily get Zenkai because we've been heavily getting hinted. Let me just pull it up for you guys real quick. And we've talked about this before, is Instant Transmission Goku. Now, Instant Transmission Goku has been hinted in 2 places, which is here on Dragon Ball Legends Twitter. By the way, this is my Twitter if you guys want to go follow me. My handle is dbzoom_YouTube, YT, abbreviated. Link in the description below. But yeah, guys, this guy right here, he was hinted January 4th when they said ready to blast the 2021. They had Shallot, and they also had Instant Transmission Goku here. But not only that, if we scroll down here, right before the new year, in the last day of 2020, we see Instant Transmission here. And it says Sayonara, like kind of like a punny thing, 2020. And it shows Instant Transmission Goku there as well. And this is the exact image that's actually in the Data Mine leak. I'll pull it up for you guys real quick. It's actually inside of his images. But yeah, I mean, this guy here, his strike attack is non-existent. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I just saw that. This guy, now the trick with this guy is that we don't know what he's going to buff, because usually here it would give us an idea, but through his normal Zenkai, Z ability, excuse me, we just see here that he just buffs green. So 25% to element green, base, strike, and blast during defense. During battle. That's it. You know, we don't know what he's going to buff. He could potentially just buff a whole saga. That'd be insane. But like a less buff, like 20% each to maybe green sagas, Cell Saga members or something like that. I don't know. That's why we've never been put in this predicament where we actually don't know what might not get Zenkai. So we don't know in terms of that. Another thing, guys, that I really want to I was going to show you my game, but my game already got both Zenkai. So the 2 current Zenkais that are out right now are Zenkai 16 and as well as Zenkai Red Cell. So those 2 units, guys, are both androids, actually regen as well, but they're both androids. I believe usually they like to bring out Zenkai units, older Zenkai units, to accommodate the next Zenkai units that are going to come in the near future within a month. Kind of like when they brought out the Green Broly and the Super Saiyan Blue Goku as well, to accommodate not only Super Saiyan God Vegeta, but as well as any other movies tags they have, like Super Saiyan God Vegeta. So that's pretty much all I have for you guys right now. So yeah, take this all with a grain of salt. Usually I like to predict these. I have been right in the past, plenty of times actually, but I've also slightly been wrong a few times as well. But this could potentially, one of these units could potentially get a Zenkai. So either androids, let's break it down. So LF Piccolo, the Blue Trunks Future, Zenkai Hit potentially, also Instant Transmission Goku, the green one, and maybe an android or a regen. We don't know what other unit that might be, but hopefully it's a blue one for them if that's the case, if it's not one of these units. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, because I cover everything Dragon Ball Legends daily on my YouTube. Have a good one. Peace.